Yo, hey, what's going on? What's up? Hey, it's the Crook Report. It's the Crook Report. Wanted to talk just a little sports. Just about 15, 20 minutes. Got the NBA playoffs going on. So I actually kind of watched the game yesterday. I was watching a little bit of I watched a little bit of the Boston game. I saw them lose that game seven. I watched a little bit of the Philly game. They getting whooped by who was that? Detroit? No, I'm sorry, the Knicks. I saw the Knicks whoop them last night, and man, I'm just trying to the NBA. So I was watching Joel Embiid. Man, that guy looked like he big old dude, but man, his knees are they probably just shot. I don't know. He look if he was healthy, oh, he would be dominant. Always been kind of lazy to me, especially on defense though. But if that guy was, he almost. I mean, he's a big old dude and got some skills, but yeah, they got beat. But I still think that series probably goes 6 or 7 though. I mean Philly coming off of I believe a game seven. I want to say in that first round or whatever, and so they'll get a little rest and they'll come back. I don't know if they win game two or not in New York, but they'll win two games, maybe 3 games out of this series, maybe go 6 or 7. So yeah. So I tell you what, I have not seen OKC, the defending champs, this this playoff series. So I guess I'm gonna tune into one of their games, and I haven't seen San Antonio. I think they are on a crash course. San Antonio, beat them 2 or 3 times, during the regular season. I want to say, but they give them fits. They give OKC fits. OKC is the better team, but hey, San Antonio match up well with them. Because they got the big kid, man. He's just like shoot, almost unstoppable. So yeah, he's 7'5", 7'7", 7'6", long, athletic, can shoot it. Man, I mean, you can't shoot over him. Shoot. I mean, you got to put your shoulder in his chest and go right at him. Cause man, the dude is long. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess when I'm gonna pay a little bit more attention to that. You had the NFL draft come and go. They've had the first round of rookie mini camps. So as usual, every team did if you let them tell it, every team did well in the draft, got what they wanted, and everything is rosy until the lights come on. That is, yeah, until they get real. But yeah, so I mean, well, which should be, everybody feel like they made themselves better in during the off season, but we know that ain't always true, for sure. Not always at all. A few teams will get better, and some will take a step back. That's just the nature of the beast. Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose, and that will be the case. But you know, so it's interesting how some of these teams approach the season. With high expectations. You got a team like, for instance, Cincinnati. Every year they got high expectations, but man, I don't know. They just cannot get over the hump. The injury bug always hurt them, and they start off slow. Regardless whether the injury or just they just start off slow, and then come on, and then it just ain't never enough. They can't never get over the top. So I don't know. Then you got the goat of the league, in my opinion, Patrick Mahomes coming off of an injury. So we'll see how that go. I just saw a report, from the coach say he may be ready to participate in a little off-season work program. He throwing the ball already. So non-contact stuff. He said he may be. Well, he said he probably will be doing that in June when they had a mini camp. So that's a positive sign for them. And I think if they can get Mahomes back at his level, man, they got Walker. Hey man, the Kansas City be right back, and then they got they drafted the cornerback. They'll be right back contending for a Super Bowl in AFC. They'll be right back. But I'm gonna tell you though, I'm gonna tell you though, I'm gonna tell you a team that can go from worst to first. Man, but I know. But the New York Jets, my goodness, man, they had a plethora of picks, and they got even more next year. They got three first rounders next year. Man, they lit it up. They oh my, they got a chance to. I ain't saying they gonna win the Super Bowl. Don't get me wrong. They may not even make the playoffs, but honestly, they could if they could. If they just put it together, man, they on the way. They just got to have if the organization is structured, well enough, man. I read, but I believe the coach is this is like Terry Glenn. I believe now this is just me now. I believe this is his last year, and the reason why I say this is because think about it. Next year is supposed to be a pretty good quarterback class coming out. Supposed to be one of the best that came out in a while, and the Jets got three first round picks. I believe that they are gonna draft the quarterback really high, and I don't think they see Aaron Glenn as a developmental quarterback coach. So I think he get I think he loses his job because of that. That's just my thoughts anyway. But I ain't gonna spend too much time talking about the Jets because they are the Jets. But they do have a chance to do something, next year. So we'll see. We shall see, for sure. We shall see. You know, it's a few teams. Quite a few teams that in my opinion, did some positive things. My Cowboys, one of them. I like what we did, but is it enough to get us? No, it's not. But it's enough to where we ain't the worst defense in the league next year. I don't believe that. I believe that we got an outside chance of making the playoffs. I do not believe we are a Super Bowl contender. I do not believe that. I wish we were, and it would be great if some kind of way they put it together and they did. But I ain't gonna hold my breath on it because at the end of the day, hey, I, I know who the quarterback is, and I think his best days are behind him and not in front of him. So, yep, that's just my thoughts on the Cowboys. My early season, preseason, way too early preseason thoughts. Anyway, we'll see how all that go, how it all shake out. Yep, and so basically, I just just to give a little update on something else too. Can't wait to next football season roll around for the local sports. So I'm gonna be out there, y'all. I mean, tune in. I'm a commentate. I plan on having. It's gonna be called Game of the Week. It's gonna be advertised on this channel, and I'm gonna travel to different venues, different schools, and I'm gonna go live on this channel. That game. I plan on having multiple angles, instant replay, so it's gonna be a little different than your average, YouTube game. It's gonna be at least three different camera angles. I'm gonna have instant replay, so it's gonna be it should be good. So I'm very excited. I can't wait, to do that and put it out there and see what y'all think. But look, you know, I ain't have a lot to say. I just wanted to say something. But you know what that means, man. It's been fun. I tell you, it has been. When I tell you I gotta run, I gotta run. So look here, y'all stay tuned and good things coming.